Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to another episode of the Washington Commanders franchise here on Madden NFL 24 as we've reached the final game of the season as the 3-13 Washington Commanders play host to the 11-5 Dallas Cowboys. We're finally to the end of the year. Can't say I'm not a little excited for this, but we've tried to end it on a win at least. It's not going to be easy against the Cowboys, who are going to be a playoff team, but you want to beat a division rival and you want to close the year with the W. So the Commanders are still going to play hard and try to win this game. If you're excited for this, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. As I mentioned this in the premiere for the Athletics off season, but the team reveal for EA Sports College Football 25 will be coming later this week, so a lot of exciting stuff on the channel. But let's get into this final game of the season. The Cowboys will start off with the football here in Week 18 as Dak Prescott takes his way to the field. The X-Factor quarterback set himself a really good season, including a good first matchup between these two teams where he threw 5 touchdowns in that game. They'll start off with the pass in the area. Here's Jake Ferguson, who every single time seems to play us, just absolutely cooks us as he starts the day with 8. However, 5 of those will be coming back as it looks like there's some movement on the offensive line, specifically at the guards in Donovan Jackson and Zach Martin. 2nd and 7 now. Prescott throws a deep left side, and this one's going to be caught. CD Lamb does a great job of boxing out Fuller, and of course makes the contested grab. Out to the 42, another pass, and here's Ferguson again, beats a man in single coverage. It's Alex Anzalone, and it seems like it's going to be a Ferguson day. From the 20 now, wide open is Pollard out of the backfield, but Prescott with a rare miss makes it now 2nd and 10. Going to throw forward again. It's been all passes so far. Rolls to his left, fires to the end zone, and it's broken up. This time Martin breaks the pass up for Ferguson. And now it's 3rd and 10 for the Cowboys. As a pass across the middle, it's caught, but 8 yards shy. And Dallas will take the field goal, so they lead 3-0, and that'll bring out Penix Jr. in this offense, who played a lot better last week in Jacksonville. However, he did throw his 30th interception of the season, and he is really trying to show any sort of life that he deserves to be a starting quarterback next year. Here's an 8-yard dump off for Singletary on the first play. 2nd and 2 now. 2 tight ends in the formation. They hand it off to Singletary as he's going to get a big hole left side. Nice blocking by McLaurin. Springs him, and Singletary on his first run is going to pick up 28. Singletary's had a great season thus far. 1st and 10 now from the 39. He gets the dump-off pass, and he makes something as he loses 2. Could have been a lot more. 2nd and 12 now. Handoff for Tevin Swee, the rookie out of Florida State, who's getting some carries, and he trucks a defender, and he gets down to the 22. A 19-yard carry for the former Florida State Seminole, who got his first career touchdown last week. 1st and 10, quick pass for Clancy, who boxes out the defender. He picks up 5. Makes it now 2nd and 5 from the 17. Penix handoff Singletary, and he's going to be wrapped up hit by Leighton Vander Esch, who's going to be all over the field today. Now 3rd and 3. Penix looks short. He had Wilson, but he missed him. That'll settle the Commanders for 3, but it's all tied up. 3 apiece is the second drive here for Dallas. Starts with play fake, and there is CD Lamb again making the tough grab in double coverage. More movement on the offensive line. This will be left tackle Tyler Smith, who gets called for the false start. 1st and 15, now 2nd and 13. As Prescott to throw, has Ferguson across the middle again. He's beating corners and man coverage. It's not like he's getting matched against linebackers. He beat Fuller that time. Now 1st and 10 from the 32. Handoff Pollard, who's been bottled up today, as there's a nice tackle there. Only his 2nd carry in this ball game. 3rd and 10 now. Prescott steps up, fires, and this one's incomplete. Forbes gets a hand on it. The Cowboys will get 3 more. Makes it 6-3. Second drive here for Washington. Here's a bubble screen for Dockery that's read and knocked down by Stephen Donald, the rookie out of Duke. Now 3rd and 1. They're going to trust Singletary, and he's not going to get it. Stuffed shy of the marker. Donald makes the tackle, and that'll bring us to the end of the quarter where the Commanders will trail 6-3 after they had to punt the football away. The Cowboys now with it. 3rd and 4 from their own 44. In the gun, Prescott's going to throw. Quick pass. Ferguson not even covered for half a second. Left wide open at the sticks. I mean, that's the guy you want to cover in that situation. Defense suspect so far today is at midfield. Here's a handoff for Pollard, and he gets 3 as he's now 2nd and 7. Two tight ends, handoff to Pollard, and he gets nice blocks on the outside, and that's probably his best run of the day for the 2024 NFL Offensive Player of the Year. Now it's 3rd and goal 1, and the pistol will throw for it left side, and that one's behind Lamb. A lot of traffic. The Commanders at least gets off the field. They're going to force a 57-yard field goal try from Kaimi Fairbairn, and the former Indianapolis Colt kicks it right down the middle. So the Cowboys do get points on that drive. They lead now 9-3. As here's a 1st and 10 for the Commanders. Short pass here for Wilson, who picks up 6. Expected a lot more to Johnny Wilson this season. Instead, he's been a little underperforming. 2nd and 4, here's Clancy, but he can't hold on through the contact. Leighton Vander Esch applies it. And now it's 3rd and 4. Empty go the Commanders. Looking right side, airmails it behind Wilson. That's another punt. And the offense gets nothing. Next drive here for the Cowboys, 1st and 10 from their own 45. And here's Tyler Boyd, who cooks Fuller on a wheel route. And he is going to go the distance. 55 yards for Tyler Boyd. The former Cincinnati Bengal gets in the end zone for the first touchdown of the game. And now the Cowboys lead 16-3. As now the Commanders back with the football, and Penix has literally no time to throw. 2nd and 10, trying to throw forward again. Drops back, fires, has Dockery open, who makes the catch in front of Rod Moore. Big time throw that time by Penix, finds Dockery open, and he gets him out past midfield. 1st and 10 now, Penix steps up, he's going to keep it himself and run with it. He's got plenty of green grass, slides down, gain of 21. The Commanders now starting to get something going here. The handoff to Singletary, nice block by McLaurin on the outside, frees him, and a great stiff arm out of bounds at the 10. And practically goal to go here for Washington. They've struggled punching in these footballs when it's goal to go, as here's a 5-yard carry, but Christopher Franklin is hurt on the play. 2nd and goal now, trying to throw for it. Penix throws it to Singletary, who makes a tough grab out at the 1-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. You got to punch it in here. They bring in 3 tight ends. Handoff Singletary, and he will do just that. Gets clotheslined down, but scores the touchdown. And the Commanders cut into the lead. They now trail 16-10. But you got to get Dallas off the field again, and this is not going to help. Ferguson right up the seam, no contest. Gets out past midfield. At the 49, here's a handoff Pollard, who cuts back, just puts Cody Kennedy in the ground, and he picks up 5. 2nd and 5 now. Back to the air. Prescott in the pocket. It's clean. Short. Ferguson. 1st down man again. How about we just call him 1st down Ferguson? Because that's all he gets against us. Now to the 36. Prescott drops back to throw. Lobs it right side. He's got a man behind the defense. Caught down at the 1-yard line. A beautiful throw that time by Prescott for Cooper. And on 1st and goal, Pollard just finds the end zone. So the Cowboys answer right back with a touchdown. They extend the lead back out to 13. It's 23-10. Next drive for the Commanders. Deep ball for McLaurin. He's open, but Penix overthrows him. He had a step on Savage. 2nd and 10 now. Now a draw play as we've reached the 2-minute warning, mind you, as that's 5 yards for Singletary. And now a big 3rd and 5. Penix will go to the air. Doesn't like what he sees. Tries to step up, but he's technically sacked down. And Dallas will not call a timeout for some reason. They'll let the clock run all the way down as Cameron Little will knock home a 54-yard field goal. And that'll take us to the half. Dallas maybe with a chance to get some more, but I'm not going to complain as we're down 23-13 in Week 18. But don't go anywhere. The final half of the season is up next. Take a look at the scores around the league here at halftime as this is the final week of the season. A lot of battles taking place. These are 2 teams that are out of the playoff race, but the Texans lead 14-10. The Eagles could have 2 top 5 picks thanks to their record this year, and the Patriots being one of the most disappointing teams in the league. But it has not been a good first year in the Devin Brown era. We'll have to see if that continues for Philly. Second game up in Las Vegas. 2 young quarterbacks going at it. The Raiders leading the Broncos 21-10. Broncos might not make the postseason, but the Raiders are still fighting for a spot. Rookie Malachi Nelson has been very good in his first year in the league. And finally, in New York, the Giants playing host to the Bears. New York's already locked up the division. They're getting cooked by the Bears, 21-3. Not a good showing here for Big Blue, while the Bears still try to figure out if it's the Justin Fields era. Back to our game here in the second half as Penix Jr. starts off with the football, and he's going to be read perfectly. Cowboys had 2 guys watching the read option there. Second and 13 now. Penix trying to set up a screen for Singletary. He's got blockers in front, and they block nicely. It springs them for a first down. Nice job by Franklin and Stromberg out in space. Out to the 35 now. Bubble screen for Wilson. Nice block by McLaurin. Springs them, and Johnny Wilson's going to flip the field. That's a gain of 17. Commanders' offense has moved the football pretty well today, as that was a dangerous pass. It's incomplete. But the defense has just not been able to get off the field enough. Second and 10. Wilson beats Diggs on an out route. That's hard to do. And he picks up 12. Johnny Wilson starting to get going here. Out to the 36. Handoff Singletary, and he's going to be spun down by Osa Azuba. Second and 7 now. Penix back to the air. Man in his face as he just pounded Franklin in the mat. And he throws it incomplete. Makes it now 3rd and 7. Penix trying to throw forward again, but as Parsons bearing down on him, and he overthrows it for Clancy. That'll be 3 more points for the Commanders. As Cameron Little, though, has been pretty good the past few weeks. Has not missed a field goal in a couple of weeks. Next drive here for the Cowboys. Their first of the second half. Starts with a 1-yard gain for Pollard. Second and 9 now. Back to the air, though. It's Ferguson. First down, Ferguson strikes again. He picks up 11. Out to the 37 now. Prescott under center. Handoff for Pollard. He gets a little bit of space. Picks up 7. As he's been relatively bottled up today. Pistol formation. Handoff Pollard again. And he's going to be stuffed in the hole. Nice tackle there by Drew Tranquil. Now it's 3rd and 3 for the Cowboys. They're going to go to the ground here for Pollard, and he's not going to get it. He meets 2-time Defensive Player of the Year Jonathan Allen. Interesting call there. The Cowboys don't go for the pass. We're not going to complain, though. Next drive here for the Commanders. Penix is hit as he throws, and it ends right up for an easy interception for Leighton Vander Esch. There was really nobody open, and Penix got sandwiched. Offensive line did him no favors there, but that's interception number 31 on the season, and it gives the Cowboys pretty good field position here in Washington territory. There's a gain of 5. Now 2nd and 5. Handoff Pollard up the middle, and he gets 2. And now a big 3rd down. You got to at least try to force 3 here. Dallas goes empty. They look short, and it's dropped right in the hands of Lamb, but he puts it on the ground, and, well, Dallas does get 3, but it could have been a lot worse. He trailed by 10 once more. Next drive here for the Commanders as Penix has nowhere to go. Tries to step up, but Parsons hits him down. 2nd and 10, back underneath center. Handoff for Singletary outside, and he's going to beat Vander Esch to the sticks and move the chains, and he's up over 100 yards today. From the 48, bubble screen for Wilson. Nice block by McLaurin, and he gets another first down. Terry's not been involved in the passing receiving game this game, but he's done a great job with the blocks on the outside. 1st and 10, here's Singletary. He picks up 1 somehow, as there was really nowhere to go. 3rd and 8 now, bunch to the right. Penix big time throw here, but he's got a man in his face. Nobody decides to block, and that's incomplete. So we'll kick a 52-yard field goal here from Cameron Little, left hash, and he drills it. Cameron Little ending the year strong as we go to the 4th quarter. The Cowboys lead 26-19. Only a 7-point game, but Dallas is driving. 1st and 10 from the 32. Sweat brings down Prescott. Finally, we get to Dak. That's the first sack of the day for Washington, a loss of 8. 2nd and 18 now. Prescott in the pocket. Gets chased out off his back foot. Finds Ferguson, who beats Ricks for a first down. I mean, that's a corner. That should not happen. 1st and 10 now from the 20. Looking for the end zone, but it's knocked away. But unfortunately, Chase Young is hurt on the play. 3rd and 7 now for the Cowboys. Back to the air. Prescott. Short for Pollard. It's incomplete. So Dallas will take 3. Extend the lead back to 10. Next drive here for Washington. 1st and 10. Singletary gets maybe 1. As Dallas starting to hone in on the run. 2nd and 9. To the air. Trying to set up a screen, but it's read to perfection. Not fooled again. Every screen we've called, besides maybe 1, the Cowboys have been ready for it. Now it's 3rd and 11. Penix, the entire right sideline gets pancaked. And he has no choice but to dump it to the sidelines. That's a 3 and out. So next drive for the Cowboys. A chance to really put the dagger in this one as Anzalone is hurt on a tackle. Nice job, though, getting to Pollard. 2nd and 10. Prescott to his right. Throws it up. And he's got a man. It's Horton in the 2nd level. Prescott has been unstoppable. 1st and 10 now from the 37. Pollard gets 4. as he jukes out a defender. 2nd and 6. Prescott changing some things up. Drops back. Has a man open. Nobody contests Boyd. And he's going to go 33 yards for a touchdown. And that will be the dagger, it seems. The extra point is up and good. Cowboys lead 36-19. But here's how the next drive for the Commanders will go. It's an interception. Rod Moore picks off Penix. That's his 32nd of the season. And the Cowboys would take this down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal in the goal line formation. And Pollard reaches the end zone. And that is basically the dagger. But I got to show you this. We're 4th and 14 trying to do something with it. As Penix drops back to throw. Has McLaurin open. And he doesn't make the catch. Nobody else on the Cowboys drops those passes. Why does Terry McLaurin have to? Oh, then we're down by 24 points. The Cowboys go play action. Ferguson is wide open. He gets to the 5, 1st and goal. You would think the Cowboys would just run the football. But no, 1st and goal, they go play fake again. And uncontested is land, the exact same pass that McLaurin just dropped. Cowboys put up 50 on us because they want to run up the score. Now, we do at least get something as Penix will find a wide open McLaurin left side. But this game is over. We lose 50-26. As, yeah, we're done with this season, and I am happy that year 4 is finally over here in the Washington Commanders franchise. I hate the Cowboys. I hate them so much. Like, I don't know whatever it is, but every time you play the Cowboys, they just destroy you. Jake Ferguson is like the best tight end in history. Like, I have corners guarding him. It don't matter. He just gets open. You know, we dropped the ball 5 times. He had 164 yards. I mean, I feel like there was just nothing I could do in this game. And I just feel like that's just how a lot of this season has gone. I've done a bad job putting together an offense, and, well, the defense is just Swiss cheese. Nonetheless, a lot of other teams had big games here in Week 18. As we'll start off with basically the battle for the 1 seed in the AFC, and the Chiefs get it done against the Jets. This could potentially be an AFC Championship rematch. But now we know that the AFC will go through Kansas City, and that is a very scary fact. On the NFC side of things, the Vikings will get the 1 seed, and they beat the Packers as Arch Manning in his second starts had to play the Vikings. It was not an easy 2 matchups for Manning. He had to face the Jets and the Vikings. But overall, I thought he did pretty good, and I think Green Bay has a solid, bright future at quarterback. And on Sunday Night Football, the Steelers beat the Bengals 24-13, and that could potentially knock Cincinnati out of the postseason. The Steelers are a sleeper team. I would not sleep on them in the postseason. They could do some damage. Here are your players of the week. Prescott gets it against us. We saw Mahomes' stats against the Jets. Shiloh Sanders had 2 interceptions for the Dolphins. And then Perkins had 3 sacks for the Saints in their win over the Panthers. That's a big win for New Orleans because their win over Carolina in Week 18 gets them into the postseason. But speaking of playoffs, let's take a look at the bracket. Who will be the 14 teams? Here they are. In the AFC, it'll be the Chiefs the 1, the Jets the 2, the Steelers the 3, Jaguars win the South, the Raiders get the 5, the Dolphins the 6, and the Ravens the 7. No Bills. I said they might be a threat if they make it. They don't. Meanwhile, on the NFC side of things, the Vikings get the 1, the Giants the 2, Panthers win the division, they get the 3, the Rams win the West, they get the 4, but they got to play the Cowboys the 5, 6 the Saints, and then 7 goes to the, well, I missed it. Who the 7th seed was, but it was a Falcon. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't know that. But nonetheless, this will bring us to an end of the season, which means we only got a couple more episodes. We got a recap, and then we'll go through the playoffs and see the Super Bowl, and then it's on to the finale. I know this has been a very bad ending to this series, and I do wish I could do it differently. But I just cannot will myself to do another year of this. It's just been, year 4 is just done it for me, man, in Madden this year. I'd like to try to give it another shot and end on a better note, but I have no desire, especially with College Football 25 coming out. That's really the only football game I want to play right now. I need to take a break from Madden. But thank you guys so much for the support of this series. If you've enjoyed it anyway, which I really do appreciate, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content and if you're excited for EA Sports College Football 25, because I know I am. But this is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.